I like the flashing through of all the bubbles that we do before we actually load the thing as like a previously on. Even if it's not a very detailed previously on. It's a vague idea and it's good enough. I forgot to mention the fact that I thought you were dead though. Hey there guys, my name is Nix and welcome back to the Somnium Files. Last time we encountered Iris and she kind of blackmailed me into bringing her with me. And then we had a look at a crime scene. She had an aneurysm, and I had many an aneurysm, but that's all by the by. Okay, where do I even start with you? Actually I'll start with you, I think. You were saying?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
If you say so.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
It's better be good fucking tea if I stayed for it.
Are you left-handed?
Oh,
I feel like that's a very important detail I should take note of.
Mom used to be right-handed.
Care? Is that normal? Do people swap hands?
But now...
Oh, something happened.
it locked up on me.
Ah, I see.
It locked up? Is that like a thing arms can do? They can just,
You think so?
like, trap nerves or something? Just prevent you from using your arm?
Yeah,
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
a hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Oh, that's a reference to the dream state, I think.
There are, yeah? What about them?
As well as the actual ones. Are they irises?
The flowers.
It's an iris.
It's like I know how this game works.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis. They bloom in the cold.
The more you
It
know.
bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Go on. Or are you just gonna leave that one there? About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. I mean, like, yes, they're the winter ones. Good news and hope. You better not be referring to me. Because nothing sure is good. If my premonition is true, nothing sure is good gonna happen to your mom. Where do you work, madam?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
The teacher. Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me. I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
Is that including the loss of your arm? About Renju.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
I haven't met him yet, but my god, he looks like a smug bastard whose face I want to punch.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Damn, that's a long time.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
Oh dear. Did you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do. But I only met her twice. Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
She's dead. Do I want to open that can of worms? Fuck it.
I'm 37.
That's impressive, actually.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yup.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
I can say, the math checks out. I just had to take a moment to think about that.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris.
It's in my blood. I
I've
can't
never
help
been
it.
married.
A single mother.
Yes.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
Thanks for the tea, Iris. I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitomi stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
I feel like I don't have much of a say in that, Iris.
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Oh,
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again. She is kind of like my roommate after all.
what?
Anyway, be seeing you.
Just leave her on that one. Yeah, I live with her. Wow, dick move, Date!
Excuse me. Well, I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
She even told you about the left hand and everything, and you still went to do the right hand one.
Date, let's go over the facts of the case.
Please do.
Good idea.
Myself. Play a game? I don't know.
Hey, me. Want to play a game? Sure, let's play I Spy. I spy something round. My eyeball. Correct. I win.
I will terminate you.
I'm going to introduce myself.
Hi, my name is Kaname Date. Nice to meet you. What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Perhaps he's had too much medication.
What medication am I on? We've not specified this. Okay, focus
Don't
me.
push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
You do not appear to be fine.
I was gonna say, why is there flickering on the thing? It's the car. It's like what are they called? The lamp posts as we drive underneath them. So are you? Oh, are you down here? Why are you in my steering wheel, Iba? About Shoko's corpse.
The estimated time of death is yesterday, Friday, around 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
The cause of death is blood loss from multiple stab wounds to the torso.
Shosho had her eye
The
gouged
weapon
out.
used to commit the murder is almost certainly the ice pick Mizuki was holding when we discovered her. There were no fingerprints, hair, or other clues left behind by the culprit.
This is problematic.
Iba, can you give me a timeline of the events of the crime?
At once.
5
Who
p.m.
sent that Nile message to Mizuki?
Probably the culprit themselves.
But Mizuki wouldn't obey the instructions of a complete stranger.
Then Mizuki knew the sender.
That's what I'm thinking.
Or the suspect used her friend's phone.
Iba, can you hack into the phone and find out who sent the Nile message?
Nile's security protocols are intricate. It will take time to decipher.
Well, get on it then. Stop wasting your fucking time. About the bloodstains, or lack thereof.
When we arrived on the scene, there was no blood on the horse the body was mounted upon.
Which means the merry-go-round wasn't the murder scene. Shoko was killed somewhere else, and then brought there to be displayed. That means Mizuki couldn't have done it. She's 12. She can't move a body or drive a car.
Were you considering her a suspect?
That's part of the job. If there's even the slightest possibility.
Then this is good news. It means the likelihood of Mizuki being the killer is almost zero.
I knew that from the start.
But then why was she holding the ice pick when it was apparently embedded in her eye when she found him with... Fuckface, I've forgotten his name.
She would never put her hands on her own mother. She doesn't have what it takes to commit murder.
Why was Mizuki in the column? There's also that fact.
Perhaps she was playing hide and seek.
Hide and seek?
It was not a serious suggestion. I was merely joking, as you call it.
I wish you didn't. Okay, what else have we got about the corpse?
The corpse was found tied up on one of the horses of the merry-go-round.
Mm-hmm.
This makes it clear that the killer had no intention of hiding their crime.
Quite the opposite.
Rather, it appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
As I just said.
Our perp wants the limelight.
Or is attempting to send some kind of message. The corpse was found with her left eye removed.
Yeah, it's grim, ain't it?
That eyeball has yet to be found.
That's a valid point, actually.
According to Iris's testimony, when Ota first discovered the body, the ice pick was still lodged in the left eye socket.
That was his name.
So why did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken the eye?
I'd like to think not. Anything on your mind,
Yes, as a
Iba?
matter of fact, I checked the surveillance cameras around Bloom Park again, and I noticed something strange.
Go on.
Something strange?
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
So the body wasn't moved in via vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then how did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
This Ferris wheel. This merry-go-round needs more investigation. Police headquarters. 4:26 on a Saturday.
Welcome back.
Thanks, boss. How have you been?
I brought her here after her examination was over.
Oh, you're awake. And dead behind the eyes, apparently.
Has she said anything?
No, still can't talk.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital. Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Oh, well. That's a safe that you brought her here, then.
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seemed very open to the idea.
That's not permission, it's blackmail.
Same thing. You know what you need to do now, right? Sync with her.
Sinking? The shit is this? What is this Tron shite? Oh, it's Peridot. I know that's not his name, but, Pewter, that's it. Peridot's from Steven Universe. That's the wrong one. Never mind. You sure this is okay?
She's only 12. You sure this is okay?
The machine is safe. I can guarantee that.
Why does it look like your eyes are pointing in different directions? Like, one looks like it's pointing higher up than the other.
You have nothing to worry about.
About Iba.
Hey, Pewter? About Iba. Could you do something about her personality?
Do something about it?
It wouldn't kill her to be more modest. Maybe a little more ladylike?
If you dare reprogram me, I will self-destruct in your eye socket.
Huh. So you were listening, huh?
How's she doing?
Her vitals are stable.
That's a good sign.
Her EEG is also stable. I think we can proceed.
Her eek? Okay, well... Do I just go down there, or... There's an enormous machine beyond the window. This machine is known as the sync machine. Are you sure you want to do this, boss?
If we don't do it now, then when? This is exactly the kind of situation Abyss was founded for. Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's subconscious, you may be able to help her.
Valid
Her
point.
aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental. Which is understandable after seeing her mother like that.
Yeah, she was very dead behind the eyes.
You may be able to heal her, Date. You just have to sync with her. You're the only one who can.
Thanks, Iris. Iris? A bit... No, Iris. Iba, that's her name. Any progress?
You're asking me that now? I'm asking you to sync with Mizuki because we have no progress. Maybe Mizuki saw something at the scene. Maybe she went inside that merry-go-round to hide. But she isn't answering any questions. The only way to find out is to dive into her subconscious mind. Don't you agree?
Did you get Renju's permission for this?
Renju Okiura is Mizuki's legal guardian. Did you get permission from him?
I couldn't get in touch with him.
What? I thought he was being questioned by a local unit.
His questioning ended around noon. He hasn't been heard from since.
That's, sus as fuck.
Why would he...
I don't know.
I'll try talking to her. She can't hear me from here. Well, I guess I... Can I move then, or go to the sink room? Can I not just, like, leave, or... Wait, what was that about BL manga? Go back! I want to go... What? There's my log. I open it up. It's completely packed with books. Huh. They're all homoerotic BL manga and gay romance novels. Interesting, Pewter. Interesting. Oh, God. There's BL manages to get in everywhere for some reason.
Searching. Classic. Alternative. Progressive.
Metal?
That's rock.
That was close. You ready, Pewter?
We are ready to begin.
Date, go to the sink room.
Good, all I had to do was look at his BL manga and then all I had to do was ask him if we were ready.
Got it.
Don't know why that was a thing, but yeah, it was a thing.
Agent Date, Mizuki is reacting. Her heart rate is rising and her brainwaves are showing signs of disturbance.
It's me, probably.
She may be getting nervous about the procedure.
Date, try to calm her down.
How do I do that?
It's true that she can't speak to you, but she can hear you. Try talking with her.
Okay.
Sure thing, boss.
Hey, Mizuki. So, here's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna be inside your head. I'll be looking for clues about the culprit.
Not only that, we will also attempt to discover the cause of Mizuki's muteness and rectify it. With her aphonia cured, we can ask her further questions directly.
I mean, it's a decent plan. Question mark.
I know it looks scary, but trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects. When this is all over, you'll go back to your regular life like this never happened. Mizuki, I've never told you this, but I'm not an ordinary policeman. I belong to a special investigation unit called Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. We explore the human mind with state-of-the-art technology and research.
This is almost like ASMR-like in the way Date reads this out. Apart from that line. That one just didn't want to happen, apparently.
There are a billion kinds of suspects and persons of interest out there. People that lie, people that don't say anything. People that have head injuries, or some that have deep mental wounds that keep them from talking. So, how do we get clues from these people? We have to get inside their heads. The truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
You ready to sink?
Sinking is what we call diving into someone's subconscious mind. You sink deep down into their psyches, and you synchronize with their true selves. People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious, which is a dreamlike state we call Somnium. It's Latin for dream. There are 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them. Hey, Mizuki. When this is all over, what should I say?
I sense an important choice that needs to be made. Of all these, I think ramen sounds best.
That ramen with the corn. That looks like pig slop. I thought it was garbage, but you loved it. I'll go get some with you.
Date, your choice of words.
It's shite if I'm 100% honest.
I thought I chose pretty good words.
Date, her heart rate is steadying.
Yes!
EEG is stable.
Date, get into position. Let's begin.
Oh, and Special Agent, I forgot to mention one thing.
Go on.
I added a new feature to the sync system.
Oh god, go on.
A new feature.
Oh, but it doesn't have to do with that BL manga I found in the cupboard.
You'll learn more when you're synced. It's very useful.
Sure, got it.
Again, this better not have anything to do with the BL manga.
Date, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready anytime.
Remember, Date, you have only 6 minutes in the Somnium world.
Oh, Christ.
Any longer, and your consciousness will be absorbed by the subjects.
Yeah, I know.
I've got 6 minutes to solve
Find
the
a
shit.
lead and get out in under 6 minutes.
Okay.
We're counting on you.
Well then, let's begin.
Man, they know how to make a transition real fucking pretty, don't they? Ah, good. Mostly naked Iba. With the see-through hands.
What was that?
Nothing. I was merely trying to enter the scene like a cybernetic assassin from the future.
I mean, you did rip that straight from Ghost in the Shell, I'm pretty sure.
Well, if you're trying to do that, you'd have to do it naked. Is this Bloom Park?
This is a thing?
Lightning in a birdcage. Maybe this is representative of Mizuki's state of mind.
The fact that Shoko was killed here must weigh heavily on Mizuki's heart.
Mizuki should be inside that column.
To get the information we need, we will have to deal with the lightning and the cage and get to Mizuki.
Move fast, or time is going to run out.
Unnecessary. Look around.
Look around?
This is the new feature of Sync that Pewter mentioned.
You can stop time?
Only when standing still.
Oh, it's like super hot.
Time is moving incredibly slowly. Currently, you and I are transmitting information at high speed, so it only appears as though time has stopped. Are you familiar with the concept of time dilation?
I'm pretty sure the Nonary games brought it up, but run me through it one more time.
It has to do with relativity, right?
Yeah. What was it? Radical 6. Had something to do with that.
Two people can experience time differently depending on space-time.
This is similar to that. The flow of time in Somnium is different than the real world.
This could be useful. You can only stay in Somnium for 6 minutes, right? But with this, you could take your time and explore.
Let's get started. Somnium scan! Activate!
I see a bloodstain! Mental lock 1. Mental lock 2. So deal with the lightning first, then open the birdcage. Mental lock 3. Get inside the column. Heal Mizuki's heart. Mizuki is mute. By healing her mental wounds, you may be able to get important info.
To reach Mizuki, something must be done about the lightning that keeps striking the birdcage.
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
Oh god, the horses are alive.
An ice pick piercing Shoko's photograph.
Iba, the speaker over there. It's shaking.
Yoink.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
What do we do here?
Healing Mizuki should be your top priority.
I know.
There's a 6-minute time limit in Somnia. Time is expended when Iber is moving and performing an action. Pay attention to the remaining... Okay. Oh god.
An ice pick stabbed into Shoko's photograph.
Pull out.
Right. No one would want to see their mother like this. It keeps going. What is this?
Something happened over there.
Okay. So I've... Oh god, there's a choice. There's 2 ways to open the birdcage. Oh, this isn't good. Redirected the lightning with the lightning rod.
Killer became a lightning rod.
It looks like we can get to the birdcage now.
Our next step must be to remove it. Date, we got a timey.
Excuse me?
A timey?
Time induction matter in encephalon. You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Is this another function Pewter added?
Why would I ever want to speed up time?
Correct.
Unless something happened after a certain amount of time.
Sounds like a dream.
Well, it is a dream. And because it is a dream, extraordinary things such as this are possible.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Got it. Guess I'll try to use them where I can.
Timies are items that affect time. You will sometimes obtain them when you perform an action. Timies only affects the time taken to perform an action. You're only able to hold 3 timies. Pick up a timie when you... Picking up a timie will replace one. Timies are expended after 1 use, but use them as often as you can. Panda pieces?
The panda is in awful shape.
I know, it was together when we found it. Okay, I can half the time. I'll put the panda back together.
Leave it to me. I am quite skilled at this. Or at least I thought I was.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Well, I wasted my time. Kick it.
Ha! Did the merry-go-round move as well?
I think it did.
Is there a connection there?
I can't do anything with that, I don't think. Control room.
The control room of the merry-go-round lifted out of the ground.
Open.
What is your plan once I am inside?
I don't know what I'll find.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something in there.
I do not think it will be that easy.
Just try it.
Okay, wasn't expecting that.
I didn't expect to see this inside.
Yeah, the void. What the fuck did I do?
I do not see an exit either.
But there's something suspicious here.
You don't say, Date.
I see 2 bird cages.
Looks like there's something inside them. Take a look.
A bird cage.
With a shredded up photo.
There are ripped pieces of paper inside.
Try and lift it.
All right, leave it to me. It is heavier than it looks.
Ah, I've gone left. Okay. Remove the cage.
Nothing happened.
All I did was move the cage.
Retry will allow you to return to a save point just after unlocking a mental lock. You only have 3 retries. Going back to 1 lock costs 1, going back to 2 costs 2, blah blah blah. You regain 3 tries by selecting restart from the menu or by failing the sync. This is likely your best option if time is low.
There are torn pieces of paper.
Roll up and toss, piece together or kick away.
Leave it to me. I enjoy puzzles like this. Done.
It's her riding the panda as a kid, when she didn't have blue hair. So the photo was the key. I remember it clearly. One day I came home to find that photo torn up and in the trash can. When I asked Mizuki about it, she started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo, but whatever her reason, it seems like she regrets it. Since we repaired the photo in Somnium, the birdcage...
Mizuki must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Do you not see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You can do it if you try a little.
Yeah, just fuck it. Why not?
No, you can't.
All right, fine. We have to stop the spinning.
The panda head! Selecting the map icon will bring up the current Somnium world. You can see your current location and objects you've investigated on your Somnium map. If you are lost or want to save time, try checking the map. I'm pretty sure I know what I need to do. It's not that one, it's this motherfucker.
The panda head is spinning.
Okay. Try and stop it.
Why?
Maybe it's like the speaker before.
The panda is connected to the thing.
I see. These were also linked.
Yeah, we established that earlier when you kicked it.
That's right.
And there she is.
Mizuki!
Let's go to her.
Got it.
360-second limit. If you choose the correct answer as your final action, you can actually exceed the 360-second time limit. Even if it seems like you don't have a lot of time left, don't give up. You might be able to do it. More than 1 second when you clear, you get a prize. Good to know.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
This appears to be the microphone for the speaker.
Ow!
Stop it!
I don't know what I was expecting, but ow.
Stop it already!
Oh, cool, I got a thing.
A mic.
I'm gonna use this just cause I can.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there. Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Nothing happened.
Your parents would be very disappointed in you. You can fix this. You have so much to live for. You can't give up hope now.
You're having fun, aren't you?
A merry-go-round horse.
You know what? While I've got these things, I might as well use them.
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
Huh!
I see.
Did you learn something?
I did. Beyond a shadow of a doubt.
You think I'm fucking stupid, don't you?
Well?
This horse cannot speak English.
Oh, that face. That is like, okay, I've had enough. We're leaving. I was having a wander around because they said there was like a hidden thing in each area or something. Sure, why the fuck not?
Yeah!
That's not smacking, that's uppercutting.
You punched it?
Nothing is happening.
Poor horse.
You have
A
3 minutes,
merry-go-round
Date.
horse.
Don't worry, I'm practically done by this point. Oh, that's the face of someone having some dumb fun, isn't it?
Is it fun?
Does it look fun?
You look cute like that.
Oh, I see.
And now she feels uncomfortable. Hey ho! Hey Mizuki.
It's Mizuki!
None of these sound like good options. Give her a hug?
Mizuki.
Hey, look, footprints. That'll be helpful. No, until they revealed that was a bald guy, I was going to make a joke about it being Zero Suit Samus. Hooked Mizuki. What a reward. Hey! Pain. Mother, blood and secrets. Day 2. Saturday.
Are you okay?
Date.
She's no longer mute.
Date!
Looks like she can talk again.
After she calmed down, I asked her a few questions. I asked her about last night, about the Nile message, about Ota, and about Shoko. I know that after Ota ran off, something must have happened to make Mizuki want to hide. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
I annoyed you already, huh?
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
Oh, you're a smartass as well, aren't you?
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
About that figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
The Zero Suit Samus looking bloke without the hair.
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
But did she not see him?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
I promise?
Oh yeah, we're going for food, aren't we?
Ramen. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer.
Yeah, I get that feeling as well.
When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk.
Did you have to phrase it like that, Iba? When she's in a mood.
That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
I don't want to know.
Like? Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
Exactly, Date.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
I'm gonna keep asking about this.
Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Why were you holding the ice pick? Mizuki's lying in a chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. I sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal. Any thoughts, boss?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
If you insist. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be.
Don't we all? About the muteness.
Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again.
Yeah, some of us aren't.
You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Iba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
Shut up, Iba!
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
I'll do my damnedest. Got anything you want to ask?
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out?
Yeah.
And you held on to it when you hid in the column?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
But she did pull out the ice pick.
When we got to the scene, it was definitely missing.
And it has not yet been recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
So someone took her eye out and stabbed her with an ice pick. Oh, this is grim. How about you, Pewter? You got anything? What do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
About Somnium. I have many questions about that world.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor.
I feel like I recognize Pewter's voice as well, and that's another thing I'm gonna have to go and look up.
The syncer is merely the audience.
But I feel like I'm doing a lot of the conducting. But Dad asked though,
Iba is
Pewter.
linked to your brain
Why?
with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Iba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's somnium. Part of Iba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Iba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Iba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
About Iba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter. When we were in Somnium earlier, Iba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Iba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
That's not fucking creepy in any way, shape, or form.
Pewter, Iba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Iba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Okay, let's talk about the important shit, shall we?
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Why was he rendered really fucking badly? And by that I mean like as a part of the thing. As a part of the dream state, not anything else. Or was it because she didn't see him and know who he was that he appeared like a shadow man?
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person.
But she saw someone, and that's why her figure exists.
Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Dante? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other.
Actually, the more I listen to him, the more he sounds like Hanuman from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't think it's the same person, but it could be. So I'm not going to discount the idea.
Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
It's just if he puts on a bit more of a deeper British voice, he could be Hanuman. I don't know. So, give me a rundown. I'm too dumb for this shit.
I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
Sure thing. Swear to God, Iris, if you're here somehow, then I'm gonna be impressed and not impressed at the same time. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Over that way, I'm assuming. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. You remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
I'm sorry I asked, kid.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Mizuki's looking behind the bush. I guess I should check it out.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service.
God damn it, and here I was thinking I could get a decent sandwich today.
This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Iba,
Oh,
does the
shit.
entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
It's fine, I'm talking to my eye. Don't question it.
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
No match?
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father,
Well, shit.
Renju Okiura.
Sorry, the metal guitars nearly kicked in, and I got excited. But then the piano also kicked in, and I'm like, I'm okay with both of these
so let me get this
options.
straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Thanks, Iba.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
Oh my god, the noir music, it's great. Okay, when was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
A flamboyant asshole by the looks of him.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
What a prick.
That is very unusual.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
I'd say it, Mizuki, but your dad's suspicious as fuck. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I never want to put cuffs on him. Would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju isn't just the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. About that text message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame her.
My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me?
Wow, okay. It just gets worse and worse for you, doesn't it, Mizuki?
I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Should have brought me instead.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Because Daddy's never had faith in me.
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion.
Yeah, I know, and it sucks.
The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Oh, I didn't get to ask about the sus man, I don't think. Oh, hello.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Any idea where he is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. I didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Why did you let him go?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About the questioning.
He didn't give us any new information.
I was gonna say, was he normal?
He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About his alibi then.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Oh, this is problematic. Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. She doesn't see what I see. I'm hanging up, boss.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Mizuki.
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
What? I can't escape the maid cafes, I've just realized.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Of course it is, where all the maid cafes are run. True fact, I'm pretty sure maid cafes don't exist outside Akihabara. Why would they? I see 0 on that billboard! That's also just the poster for 999. I've just realized as well. Renju!
Can't be.
Don't be dead! Oh, for the love of fuck, you're dead, aren't you? Left eye missing again. Fucking pinned up by a hook. Jesus Christ.
Renju.
Day 3. Sunday. Siokubaki. Bakai? Baki? Bakai? I don't know. Well, this is grim. Mizuki witnessed both of her parents die.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
Would you be able to after what I fucking saw?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Well, shit just keeps getting grimmer and grimmer, doesn't it? I'm going to leave this episode here, I think, after that solemn note. If only because I feel like it's a good place to leave this episode for now. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the Somnium Files. If you liked the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on, I don't know, how many people made the same decision I have, if anyone has been watching other people play this game. Like, so there was the left and right birdcage, and I want to know how many of them picked the left one as opposed to the right one. Is that like the common choice? The uncommon choice? As I say, I don't know. Having not watched any of this, trying to stay spoiler-free as possible. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post videos, be that of this or of the other game I'm running at the minute called... Other than that, if you want to keep up to date with whenever I post videos, be they of this or Steins Gate, you can subscribe to the channel. In theory, YouTube sends you alerts as to when I post videos, but these days it's like hit and miss. So really, all hitting that subscribe button does is make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I'm fully aware that I've started making this into part of the outro. I just like feeling warm and fuzzy, okay? And you have the power to do that by pressing that subscribe button. I'm just letting you know. Ah, God. What have I become? I have no idea. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I've been Nyx, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!